Hello everyone, this is Elo and we are back with Final Fantasy XIV. We are in Kerfus, and we were on our way to look for Francel. Let's see where he is, shall we? So I hope everyone's doing alright. What the hell is that? Oh, I actually have to get those. Damn, that dude looked huge up there. I need one more. Yup. Oh, I need that one up there too. Nice. Trusty chocobo. He's doing most of the work while keeping me alive. I hope he's gonna be in next rank soon. Actually, let's check it out real quick. Companion. He is next. Ooh. Well. Yeah, gotta look for Francel. There you are. Someone else is here too. Who goes there? Lura? No, stay back. The fiend is still here. Hello. Don't act like that would be an issue for me. And Francis Knight. Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Halenard if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate to came along when you did, Miss. House Halenard will remember your kindness. Right. I heard the beast's cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francel is safe. Bless you, miss. Bless you. Thank you. I like to help. Curse those fiends. It's as though they knew we were coming. They were warned. How many do I need? Oh, 2 more. That is mildly annoying. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Halenard that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy. Despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be, but even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. Okay. Yeah, in case anyone is wondering why I struggle a bit more today than usual with reading. I know I struggle all the time. But it's because it's dark outside and I had to turn on the ring light. So the motion capture works a little better. And it is blinding my eyes. So I struggle a bit to read. Sorry. But you'll survive. I think. Oops. Shouldn't stare at the dog, I should move. Focus. What did you find at the Stone Vigil? Ah, I see, a reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance for fear of being seen in the company of a woman who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guillaime has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name and by association yours. I see, I see. Can I get a better weapon? That'd be nice. It is a better weapon. Nice. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here is what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Curfus, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Alright. Someone tampering with shipments. Fury strike me down. If all them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted... Hey now, don't you give me that look, lass. I'm a House Halenard man, through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters what were bringing the shipment did it, though. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I've never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Could it have been the fellas what were responsible for the inspections? Ishgardian knights and inquisitors, a lot of them, as if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from Whitebrim Front this eve. You might consider having a word with them. Okay. Let's walk back again. So many dungeons. I want to do all of them. You got this. Why aren't Sid and F no helping me? Like, they're just chilling. Beg your pardon, you suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Hail on our shipments. What nerve. If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. First mine. Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. But we found some. But that's impossible. Once the night at Whitebrim Front concluded her inspections, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Orchefort, I will not be held accountable for this. I mean, interesting that there wasn't one in the same iron one. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries in every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks. That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Helenor's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise alone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Helenord were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Brigitte. Tell her that House Fortums asks, nay, demands, that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. Alright. What is it, my child? Lord Orchefort would have the Inquisitor do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Guillaime presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. Orchefort, it didn't work. They have taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop. This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Lura, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillaime in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Alright! I'm just running around the whole time. I'm just, a messenger person. Yesterday I had to yawn all the time, today again. What is going on? There is someone that can fly. I wanna fly too, man. Sad. Hey Lura, as you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor. But if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Alright. I'm just here living my life, being like, alright, let's do it. Alright, I'm the idiot that can do whatever. Check in Charlemagne, Francel de Elenord. I don't know, Helenord. You stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers, these charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Gervanians. And I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service of the Holy See. Condemn me and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for her alone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. He's supposed to jump? Oh no. The righteous shall take their peace in the alone halls. While the wicked shall reveal their Drachen forms and be put to the sword. I don't know how to say it in English, but in German it's Drachen. So, in the name of House Fortums, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Orchefort. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the effects has been conducted. Lord Orchefort has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts, I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. We must hold them until Lord Orchefort arrives, Laura, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Uh-oh. Okay, Inquisitor, no harm. Everyone else is fine. And that dude is strong. A dragon? Oh, I can't attack him. That's not good. Okay. I guess that dude was operatic. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but this trial, like many others, I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Helenard. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? Ta-da! By the Fury, a draconian rosary. Then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the wyvern. Indeed. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Rochefort. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel, pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Curthus, Laura. Pray, locate your errant airship and use it. I mean, at least he was like, you know, if you have evidence and blah 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 blah, you know? Like, at least he's not just like, oh no, but the Archbishop said so, so I'm just gonna do that, you know? He's not just blind, you know? Lord Rochefort, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped off your own free will. There. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Helenard. Ah, sweet child. Don't do that. Use your brain, please. You know, loyalty is good, but don't be this loyal that you're just blind, you know? Don't be blindly loyal. That's a bad thing. That's when I learned my life experience. Which is not that much, but it's something. It's probably half my life expectancy that I've lived. Alright, praise the Lord, it did not come to that. But it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Laura. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. Alright. Oh, that was something. Oh, where am I? What am I doing? I'm just lost. Oh, wait. Oh. I'm not lost, I'm just dumb. Yo, aren't you cold, boys? Oh, well. Hey, I have that man too. Oh yeah, I could repair my stuff again. There's something to sell. Of course I do. Yes, in this playthrough, I really don't care about crafting. Like, the cook to level 10, that's the max I will do in crafting. Probably. I hate crafting, and I will not do more than necessary. You look well, Lura. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Aww. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Vertums and House Halenord shall never forget your service. Now let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Finally! Yeah, I did like 10,000 things for you already, and you didn't help me, man. Oh, that's a cool outfit. The man with knowledge of the... It's actually a really cool outfit. Yeah. I like the gamers. The man with knowledge of the Enterprise awaits you outside. I pray this information proves useful to you. Where is that? Riceberry. I got work to do, my man. Right here. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Curvis several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium. During the period, I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Orchefort is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil. Perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by a decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord Guillemont of White Brim Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Laura. May Helone guide you. Speak with Francel. Oh. My back is killing me. Oh, Francel. Wonderful to see you again, Laura. If there is anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Halenord. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Gervanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillmon. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempt to destroy House Halenord have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well. Alright. Oops, wrong way. Ugh, that is so far. Okay, I will make a super quick cut here, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye! Welcome back, everyone! We made it! We're finally here. And Brunadier. You desire an audience with Lord Drillmont, do you? I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but I wish him won't make it so. Okay. What do we have here? Letters from Lord Orchevon and Francel, is it? A likely... Oh, you're serious. What do you... Okay. Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillmont's attentions are focused solely on the Stone Vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Alboise. Yes, Sir Alboise can shortly accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom and on the opposite side of the yard. Alrighty. Elfino, you're also here. In here? No? No? Up? No? 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 Okay. No. Where is she? In here? Oh, yeah, of course. Sir Bernardier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Drillmon hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head chirurgeon's Astidian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? That's where I was just literally... Oh, man. Astidian. There you are. Are you here to visit a patient, madam? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Fortams and Halenord. With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray, proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir... I don't know. He should know Lord Drillmon's current whereabouts. Damn, that's just typical, going from A to C to B to Y. Like, kinda, you know, when you go to the, like, state office or whatever. They're like, oh, I'm not the one that has to work on this. And then they send you to another place. And then they're like, oh, no, that's not our area of expertise. It's like, really? Then who can help me? Like, can't you guys figure something out? Oh, well. What reason have you for barging into... Oh, I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Drillmon's is just up these stairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Durandare as a whole does not hold adventures in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect and it shall be returned in kind. Okay. I'll try. Hello. So Gudrun permitted your passage. Very well, speak. I'm showing you, I'm not speaking. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? Have no instead. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Drummond. You know our name and you know our deeds. We are come to Curfus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex, so to that end we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Nan Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive, but that's impossible. Oh, he's here. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in the Whitebrim front but 3 mysterious strangers? Sid Garland missing and presumed dead since before the Calamity, and 2 Scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandare would have greater sense. I know not why these 3 seek the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this mummer's farce. Ah, what a party pooper. You 4 will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. Well, that would have been way too easy. It could be moons before House Durandare purchased the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Laura, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillmon's trust, understood? Another round of getting someone's trust by just doing quests for 2,000 hours. That's probably downstairs, no? No? Is it upstairs? It is probably not upstairs. Ooh. Looks dangerous. It's fun though. Youch. Man, I wish I could fly. I could just jump all the way down. You're the less responsible for that commotion upstairs. Aye, words travel fast in Whitebrim front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Drummond's mind. If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Win over the barracks, and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contained no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat. Wouldn't be a quality meal, this true, but it'd be a damn sight better than nothing. If you've a mind to lend a hand, why not wait a lurking mud puppy and Denethor Pass? Take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin. Hmm. Sounds good. Wait. Oh, there's the exit. What level is that quest? 39. And back again. These chinchillas are so cute. When they wouldn't attack me. If they wouldn't attack me. Sometimes my English is terrible. I'm sorry. Could also use the shortcut. Here. It didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. There you go. Oh dear, remind me to never wander near mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road, this should only take a moment. It'll just need to do this, and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here and up above. Any hungry knights? You Dallas, don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Okay. Yes, I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 men and their wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty. We ought at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this godforsaken waste. Is that a fresh-cooked steak? Alone's blessings be upon you, my friend. Mud puppy meat or no, it's the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight. Ever must we train to maintain our skill at arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance. You are a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that house during there must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. Oh, that's downstairs again. Man, I hate this building. I mean, when there are just 2 floors, that's fine. Like, if you see, oh, it's not on my floor, then you just go to the other floor. But here are like 4 or 5 floors. That's annoying. It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? Ah, but I've forgotten about the hardworking chirurgeons at the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking the steak to Zenoda. She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend to her own. It should be up here. Where are you? Where are you? No. Yeah. Beg your pardon, madam, but I'm busy attending to this man. I will be with you in a moment. No, take it. Is that... Come to think of it, it has been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. You do that. Sid, what do you want? Might I have a word with you, Laura? It concerns the... I don't know that word. Chirurgeons? I don't know. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic. Both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the cores and free ice sprites. Though commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemical mixtures, there is a way to alter their properties so that they draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work. I mean, you do you. I'm just the person that brings everything to everyone. And somehow never gets the appreciation for all the things she does. But maybe I should actually check out my gear at some point. Because I think it's not looking that splendid. Level 27. That's not good. Ooh, I really need a necklace. That's not good. Oh. Oops. Go back to Sid. Have you obtained the cores? If so, please show them to me. Here. What an amazing device, but is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen it like before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I've no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it is as effective as the claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder, were thee the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at cost. Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They do what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. Damn, that dude really is just here to shit on us. Like, he just shows up, he's like, no, don't listen to them. Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. Well, he seems fishy to me. But I might be wrong. Before we can persuade Lord Drillmont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Guillaime that we are not his enemy, but just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Curthus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whitebrim Front. Share your findings with Alfino in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from there. Okay. Anyone want to talk to me? Inquisitor Guillaime, yes, of course, I know of him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to Whitebrim Front several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch while the stronghold slept. We walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I awoke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I tried to rescue him, but in the end Inquisitor Guillaime rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, madam, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. Well, it's not like I'm literally being kind to them too. Inquisitor Guillaime, I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. We have learned of your deeds at Witch Drop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. Okay. Patrick! Under Inquisitor Guillaime's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us. Sure thing. The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Lone's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. Alfino, we got a problem. Oh, he's cold. Maybe we should get some clothes. In case you have yet to notice, my attire is suited to this climate. Yet and get changed. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I had hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we've wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind, our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you have been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I am beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, Lura. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Guillaime's motivations. Hey, level 40. Something troubles me about that wounded knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate. Yes, but the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in Whitebrim Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which should imply that the Inquisitor came from north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Joa is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. Alright. But before I do that, I will make a quick cut again, because I've been yawning for a while, so I will be right back. Bye bye! And we're back. Okay, I hope I'm a little more prepared now. I won't yawn 24/7. How? I went the wrong way. No, I can't jump down. No! I have to walk all the way back. Okay. This is gonna go so well. Let's listen to my dog bark. Wait, where the back? It looks like it goes down. Alright, that's looking better. The little snow that gets thrown up. Hey, that looks better. Is that a dragon? Again. Easy. So he's not the Inquisitor? He's an imposter. I guess. Can there be multiple Inquisitors? I don't know. But they just call him always the Inquisitor. So I guess he's a fraud. Oh my god. The tea is piping hot. Piping hot. No! Gotta spill the tea. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. Yes, yes, yes. I want to share the tea. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you have just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guillaime. So he is an imposter. Newly come to Curvis and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Ooh. Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an imposter, we have yet to discern his true identity or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Laura, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. Ooh. Let's go, let's go. Since Lord Dremond has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsement of two high houses? The cook did say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim... Yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jolot with the evidence he discovered, and see if it helps him to recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the enterprise. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Stir the pot, stir the pot, stir the pot. Hello, good sir. Oh, you have returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? The Inquisitor is an imposter. Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. He is paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that it is all a lie. Ah, Sam, man. If you are so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak with Sir Prunilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here, but I will never speak against the man who saved my life. Wouldn't it be Lady Prunilla if she, like, you know? If it's a woman? Or is it still Sir when they're a knight? Is it kinda a hot topic? Because I guess back in the day only men were knights. I don't know. You. I do not believe I know you, madam. Pray, move along and trouble me no more. No, look at this. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know not of it, not at all. Ah, that sounds suspicious, doesn't it? She knows something. You know, don't you? Fury take me, I prayed this day would come. When Sir Jolot gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Stravanian abominations lashed out at him. Nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I had never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Jolot and I would be spared, but if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together we carried Sir Jolot to the infirmary, and on his first night in Whitebrim Front, Inquisitor Guillaime was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized whilst in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared he was condemning the innocent to death, I wanted to confess to Lord Dremont. Wanted to put an end to the madness. But then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing until Lord Francel was accused. Ooh. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of White Brim Front. So I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments, bound for Skyfire logs, as I hoped. They were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Halenard, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. That is the entire truth, I swear. Alone, forgive me for not acting sooner. I mean, that is kinda messed up, not gonna lie, but I mean, you know. She threatened him. Or he threatened her, I mean. Wait, do I have to go up here? I don't think I have to go up here. Oh, search the area southeast of White Brim Front. Whoops! Sorry, sometimes I should read. Do I have to go out here this time, or is it in the... down there again? I don't know, I'm sorry, I might be confused for a while. Ah, there it is, nice. Ooh. I'm too invested in the tea. Ooh, a suspicious box. What did I get? I don't know. Back to Dremont. Good sir. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you free access to the Stone Vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. But I have proof. There better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these rosaries, and where did you find this papal encyclical? Fury take me, the Inquisitor is a heretic. Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale, but this evidence and your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Laura, and for that I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first I just needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal imposter to justice. Gladly. Ooh. We like the upgrades. We need them. That thrice damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hell's take him and his Dravanian allies. I'm told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul, whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Laura. Together, let us put an end to this imposter's heresy once and for all. Okay. Run. Damn, I really regret now that I never followed along with the story of where do I have to leave? Here. that I never followed along with the story of Final Fantasy. Ah, I've been playing this game for years and I never knew anything, to be honest. Like, I was just like skipping through everything. Like, I didn't even follow anything at all. Oh, that's a big boy. Please don't see me. Let's go! Good to have you with us, miss. When Lord Drummond arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventually? Of course I am. Hey, the quest. The heretic among us. It was before Among Us. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Halone's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you that I have never questioned the teachings of Halone. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Drummond, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Guillaime and countless innocents. You're a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Grave allegations indeed, but you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Drummond. My conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same, you whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade? You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence. Ha, all are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Drummond, then come, let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravanian fang and claw. Dragon. It's not really doing much right now. Ah, there we go. It's doing something. Don't die. Dragon's blood. It's a dragon! Easy breezy! My glamorous dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall the many Ashgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. Ooh. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the Stone Vigil will rend you asunder. And when you are dead, Whitebrimfront shall fall. Night-night. Defiant to the last, leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. Laura, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ashgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It is past time that you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at Whitebrimfront and bring your associates. Let's go. Now, I was thinking maybe I should do leveling because then I get like some nice goodies out of it. Maybe I should do that off stream. But for people that don't know it, on this first page here, the duty roulette, like you can skip between those. But the duty roulette, like you get a lot of experience and everything, so you can level better and you get like money and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's a very good idea, like especially when you're leveling a class, that you can do those, and those reset daily. Like you get a reward for doing those daily. So I can really recommend it, doing that when you're like trying to level something, or I mean I feel like just in general to get the to get the hang of like dungeons and stuff like that, it's also kind of fun. When you're getting kind of tired of just running around doing quests and stuff like this, you can also just do some dungeons to like get something else to do for once. So yeah. Where have you been, Laura? The false inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always liked to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you to not revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. As I'm sure you will agree, it is past time we entered the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillmont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Let's go, Stone Vigil! Oh, that dog is so cute. I love that dog. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillaime would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand it seemed too much to hope that the science of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. But it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, yes, of course. It is the very least I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravanians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes, I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurance that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Curthus, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it would change, forgive me, Lord Drummond, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ashgardian aid. Ballsy. I see, well that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nevelaine of your impending visit. May he alone guide you, science. Let's go to the Stone Vigil. I joined. Let's go. That looks so pretty. I can't. There's another fate. No. Leave me alone. Nevelaine. Hey Laura, Lord Drummond has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whenever you will. Yay! Okay, we're like 1.5 hours in. That means we still have time for a dungeon. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I think I'll make a shortcut here, so I will see you guys when the queue pops, or we're already in the dungeon. See you guys in a bit. And we're back. That wasn't too long, thankfully. Stone Vigil. That dungeon is cool though. But people love to do big pulls here and... Whoa, jump scare! And a lot of healers can't keep up with it. That's kinda annoying. We're 4 bunnies. With this boss, always make sure you're running to him and always stand behind him. Like, that stuff's gonna hurt. This way. Oh, whoops. Aha, no, I stepped in. I'm so sorry. Can I get a soonest? Okay, wait, this side is different. I don't know what I have to do. Typhoon? Yeah, I guess it's probably better to tank him further back. then I would have to turn him around. No. I mean, I feel like it's working fine so far. He's almost down. Big upgrade. Big upgrade. I'm less squishy. Uh-oh. Okay, we almost made it. Let's boss, let's boss. Got this. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Cutscene. Look, it's the Enterprise. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. Uh-oh. Oh, that one's annoying as hell, but I don't know if they changed it. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship. And only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare for launch. Nora, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? Sure? That settles it then, shall we, Sid? As you command. Come on, I gotta hurry for my bunny squad. Now he wakes up. Asian. So you mean to say Garuda next? Interesting, most interesting. Uh-oh. And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquest, a testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Yeah, I am capable. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle, assuming of course you live that long. Rip! Afno the dragon. Confound it all. But I got this, don't worry. Always the shit stirrer. Whoops. Oh, it doesn't even leave a thingy. Well, it used to leave those thingies on the floor. With the ice sheet. He doesn't do two. Okay, well this boss has gotten way easier. I don't mind. Oh, whoops. Oh, those don't stay either. That makes things easier. Oh no. We're the bunny gang. Almost have to give it to my girlie. I got 3 comments! Damn, I almost have to use the bunny gang thingy as the thumbnail or something. Like, that was so cool. Just the 4 bunnies. And 2 boys, 2 girls. The boys were in a partner look situation. Okay, but I should shut up. There's a cutscene. Only 1 more. Lura, are you alright? Speak to me. So I'm alright. 12 be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. Of course not. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already, which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. Really? That's his concern, that he has more to do. Oh, wow. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yeah. Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. No worries. Well, I dare say it would be no more unpleasant than staying here. It is a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state. But if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be prepared if we are to proceed with our mission. This is also familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... It's no use. Oh, Murray said... Let's go! Yesterday I burnt my finger. Like, it was so dumb. Like, I grabbed the... Like, I made some potatoes in the oven. Then I grabbed the thingy where I baked them in. I don't know what it's called in English. But yeah, then I accidentally grabbed it with my fingers and now I just have a huge blister on my finger. Yeah. Ah, how I have longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelves Wood. Yet, I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? Yes. Come on, Sid. What do you have for me? It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising, you did design and build her. I bear good news. The Seedseers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I'm no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it, there must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements, but of course that's it. We work upon the element itself using the power of a corrupted crystal. We could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise battering. I see, you propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Yeah, then why didn't you think of it? Though mayhap not to you, Laura, we speak of the manifestations of over-aspected ether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. Damn. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected ether comprising Garuda's barrier into ether of another aspect, one she cannot control. For certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might, a scholar by the name of Lambertane, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marcus met him, I suppose, whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener. He would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was as a result of these conversations that poor Marcus was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Nura, I need you to return to Fenelon and seek out the scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Alright. Well, let's head to Camp Drybone. And I guess we will stop here for now. And continue tomorrow with the next part here at Camp Drybone. Yeah, I think that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Obviously, leave a like if you like what you see. Subscribe if you want to see more. I try to upload every single day. Right now, we're playing through Final Fantasy XIV. I also uploaded Horizon Zero Dawn. That one was without commentary, so I'm not talking in there. I'm literally just playing for the story. So yeah, if you're interested, obviously check that out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.